Hey there, how you guys doing? All right, thanks for joining me today for the part two of what I started last week, talking about dealing with delays. All right, if you have not watched it, make sure you go and watch it. It's on my various channels. All right, so quick recap. I was talking about delays, and talking about, I spoke about two things that, God needs to prepare you for the place that He has prepared for you. And I talked about the first one. In fact, they're all starting with a H, okay? So there were two of them, two H's. The first thing is I said God has to prepare your heart, for what He's preparing you for. The second thing, He has to prepare your head for what is ahead. Ooh. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about three other things that God works in you in that period that we call delay. Are you ready to hear them? All right, come on now. Let's go. Oh, yeah, so ready for number three? Yes. So, God will prepare your hands. Yes, God needs to prepare your hands. When God prepares your hands, it's talking about God preparing you with a particular skill or skill sets. It might be one, it could be several. And you see, these things can come in different ways. They can come in you probably learning a new language. It could come in you learning a particular skill. It could be a craft. It could be something. Because sometimes God needs that to take you and to bring you into the place that He has prepared for you. So He needs to prepare you. And sometimes you see, we learn these skills in certain jobs we don't want to do, certain jobs you're doing. In that job, you might be learning how to photocopy a document. Yeah, that could be something God will use to bring you into a place He has prepared for you. It could be learning people skills, it could be learning patience, it could be learning how to speak to people properly. It could be different things. It could be learning a technical skill, how to put wires together, how to repair things. Trust me, many times God trains us in places we don't expect. He trains your hands for what He wants to bring you into. And sometimes, like I said, you may not understand, you may not like it, but trust me, all the dots will add up in due time. All right, let's move on to number four. You can't wait to hear it. All right, let's go. Now, this one is very interesting and very unique because sometimes this one doesn't come into place until the first three have been sorted. The fourth H is God prepares your helper. Yes, you see, a helper is that person or persons who come into your life to bring you into the very things God has prepared you for. These are people or persons or a person who will speak for you in corridors that you can never reach, who would amplify you to the place, to your audience, someone who will take you through, the place with ease. A lot of you have understand what I'm talking about because at some point in your life you've come across helpers, but there's something in you that is waiting to meet your helper. When the first three are in place, immediately your helper attracts. God sends a helper into your life. God is in the business of always sending helpers to people's lives. And I know there are those people that say, oh, you don't need a helper, all you need is God. No, God's method has always been men, and that has always worked. So God brings a helper into your life, and that person will take you through the places and a place that God has prepared for you. Oh my God, I hope that blessed you. All right, the final H, let's go there. All right, now for the final one. You can't wait to hear this. All right, so again, this last H is a little bit different from the others because it's not really something God prepares you for. Rather, it's something God prevents you from. Yes, and it is harm and hurt. Yes, more often than not, God will want to prevent you from a harm or a hurt that will cost you from getting into the place that He has prepared for you or has been preparing you for. Yes, sometimes those delays you face might just be God preventing you from a harm. A harm could be something that could cost you your life. A harm could be something that you may never recover from. A hurt could be an experience you will never be able to recover from. So God prevents these things from coming to you in the place you call delay. Some people's lives have been spared by just 10 minutes of delay. Other people have gone through all kinds of delays. Delays have no particular span. It could be a month, it could be years, it could be a long time, whatever it is. But one thing you need to understand is that these delays, these things happen more often because God is preventing you from a harm or a hurt.
I hope these 5 things have blessed you. The 5 points, don't forget them. 5 H's I talked about how God prevents you and prepares you for the things He's brought you into. All right, so I'll pray for you that the Lord will cause you to have a heart that seeks after Him. He will give your head wisdom. He will prepare your hands with the right skills. He will send you your helper at the right time. And above all, He will keep you from hurt and harm. God bless you. I'll see you next time.